Ahoy, this is KRBrickBot, and I'll be reviewing the next Season 2 Tobot mini Captain Jack in normal talk, aka Captain Zack. Zack, what's wrong with Jack? The pirate Captain Jack, or be a robot named Zack? Zack! Like that cool kid named Zack? Or a jolly old Zack? Captain Zack, the robot Tobot pirate detective. Zack. Okay, back to looking at Captain Jack's box. The same design style for the Tobot V mini boxes. 3 layers. Transformation. Orange subcolor. Side of the box and the front of the box shows, I think, the actual toy render colors, but in much more prettier, show accurate paint apps than what's actually on the toy, yeah. Extra spruced up version. If you want to do this, you're gonna have to custom paint it. Comic halftones, action streak lines, vehicle robot. It's about the same width as Leo Kaiser's box, but this one's a little thicker. Bottom of the box, general same release info as the other ones. Packaged with the car roof shield kibbled off to the side. Oh no, those annoying legs. And the feet splayed out. Like the other minis, Captain Jack is only working with 2 base plastic colors. Black and blue, everything else is just painted for what little is there. I mean, compared to box graphic. In fact, now on a second look, it looks like this is the model of the actual bigger toy and not the model of the actual mini toy. So yeah, that's misleading. How do I know that? Well, I guess just because of the subtle robot bit details that are just way too simplified, like the knees, the thighs, the back kibble, which has this thing sticking out. This original car roof back kibble had 3 bits, so this back half would fold in and the windscreen would fold in, but it's all one solid piece on soft ratchets, so he has that big plank sticking out. Which is removable in packaging, you know, just slide it up and down, which, if you want to control the surfboard mode, which actually never ever appeared in the show, despite it being said in the written bio. The only bits of red are on the rear tail lights and his hat head crest fin. And the only bits of white are on his shark belt and his white face and his key teeth. His chest shark key teeth. I guess being smaller, there's not enough shark details. He doesn't have the distinct eyes for shark knees or anything for shark heels. But he still has those shark arms. And the shark head chest, obviously. As this is simplified, he's permanently in his extension mode. His permanent extended hands, his permanent little shoulder cannons, and his head fin and the shark chest toe key permanently molded in there. Though his leg bits are not extended, no pull out extra missile pods and no pull out red shark spikes, because that would just not clear the ground. So extended everywhere except the legs. But thar head sculpt be looking on spot with that distinctly shark-shaped tricorn hat and his white face, his blue eye, and his black eye patch. In spite of the lack of shark eyes on his legs, his other exterior details are looking pretty smooth, but not completely greebly, over-the-top greebly either. Just enough of the details, like he still retains his back hydraulic piston leg things, and the extra ridges and such in his car mode. Yeah, but without this one-piece shield car roof thing, it would just be really hollow and empty on his back. Articulation! Nothing at the head. Unlike this. Shoulders are a little outward arm ball sockets. On these really long extended ball sockets, kind of giving a spindly shoulder appearance, but they allow full shoulder rotation. Yeah, this is big news because the actual bigger Captain Jack toy only had hinged shoulders on vertical axes just to collapse it as such. He was robbed. He was pillaged of working shoulder joints upward and downward. So this mini one actually does that. So that is a really big score for this mini one. Also, due to transformation, he can flay his arms back. Rah! Revealing these hollow bits inside. So elbows are obtuse that go this way at one soft ratchet click. But the legs are most annoying because, yeah, they're ball socketed, so they split out that much. And they do have pretty tight soft ratchet knees at nearly a 90, but not quite. But the forward, move it up, and it diagonally moves like that. So yeah, moving that forward is permanently at a slant at like that. Legs backward at a slant like that, and yep, just because of how squarey these thighs are and how diagonally sloped his crotch shark pelvis area is, these things will pop off very easily. Yeah, try to move the leg straight, pop. If you try to move it in a more natural stance, or maybe if you do move the knees too wrong, pop. I think Leo Kaiser has this similar problem, but I think they're square enough and his pelvic area has enough square clearance so that this thing will not automatically pop off except by just your sheer force and wedging. So Mini Captain Jack has better arms but worse legs. Yarg! And he be a short deluxe. And also has a proportionately smaller head. Transformation's pretty simple, just like the bigger shark Captain Jack. With some simplifications, well yeah, that head panel works, and the shark toe key actually slides diagonally upward since this thing is not detachable. So that's kind of clever. It just collapses in there. And since the shoulders are reworked, you just have to move this separate hinged piece. Move that upward and then move the arms back so that the ball joint notch lines up with that. But first move that up first. Car back heels forward. No need to flip these shortened front feet. Move those on those soft ratchets. Click that H clip in. Yeah, I guess depending on the arms, I think you should just move the car front in position first and then move the arms from under in. That makes it easier. So Captain Jack is this shark-styled sports car. To be precise,
1999년 한정판 미드십 엔진 스포츠카 405.
Don't you love it when a show goes all fictional, nerdy specific on exactly one type of model car for one character, but not for the rest of the characters, either in the show or guidebooks or extra media?
Griffin Motors 1995 Windblazer.
Being just a sports car, it looks pretty good enough with its black and blue, but there are a couple of minor paint details it's missing out on, like the silver painted hubcap wheels. His front headlights, yeah, only the indent shapes will make it out. The red fin on the top of here, with the back of the car clearly showing a shark face. And the unpainted anchored tattoo symbol on the rear, as with the gray metal, gunmetal gray back exhaust painted. It's not painted. And he's missing that little Tobot V tampograph on the side. And the painted black vents, but those are small extra details to pick out the car, but this stock configuration is fine. Just like the big Captain Jack, this is cast in a swirly blue plastic. I guess it gives it a ocean wave style feeling vibes. Unlike the pretty ABS smooth plastic of the typical Korean toys. And as those little guns are permanently deployed, they look like extra shark style tail fins, or just extra rear defense. So yeah, there's that. But it's a little annoying that the ball socket shoulders don't exactly line in flush with the rear of the car. Yeah, but at least it's the rear and not nearly as egregious of a shortened no tab locking mechanism as some other blue sports car transformer. Lots of cars to cruise with. Though it looks like the windscreen is looking rather narrow enough just for one person. Yeah, pretty nice sports car to race along other cars. So function-wise, I think Mini Captain Jack is a little better than Mini Leo Kaiser because of his better articulation spots. I mean, the arms here are a little weird, so yeah, but these are more free-range arms. But the legs, yeah, the legs are a real letdown. I mean, that really knocks off some points of some good play value and experience. Those things are just gonna keep popping off and probably be lost in secondhand toy bins. Yeah, I mean, as I said, Leo Kaiser's not as ranged, but won't pop off as easily. Just by the sheer design, not by quality control. Just by the sheer design of this weird diagonal leg, these legs will pop off. But other than that, a pretty great likeness to Captain Jack and also a really nice, sleek, aquatic shark sports car. But the best functioning Tobot Mini of the bunch is yet to come.